Hi dear Pisces, welcome back. This is A from High Fives Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus for the sign of Pisces, September 2022. Welcome back and thank you for being here, dear Pisces. Just please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. The continuation of this reading would be in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also create your own 3-card spread there. I haven't even fully announced it yet, that the readings for the 3-card spread that you have gotten through the blog, through the website, you could just email it to me through tarot@highvibes.com, and I would interpret it for you for free. So just for my followers, if you haven't forwarded it, you would have gotten that message. You could but set an intention first before you shuffle the deck there. It's the Star Spinner Tarot deck. You should see a deck that looks like this one. It looks like that one. You could shuffle it, set an intention. May this reading give me guidance, or may this reading, what do I need to hear today, dear universe? And if you don't understand the interpretation there, I could interpret it for you for free. Anyway, your situation, current, the core of your love reading, dear Pisces, is there something that you would want to move towards again? You have that lust, or you have that passion within you to move towards somebody. This could be an argument. For some of you, you have finally decided that you would confront this person, that you would. It could also be that you would express or profess your love for this person. However, I kind of feel that it's not. For some of you that could be true, but for the most part, what the energy I'm getting from this card is more of a confrontation vibe. Confrontation, if not argument. It's like wanting a fight, or wanting to speak your truth, for at least from your perspective. Or perhaps if your friends would ask you, why are you doing this, why would you want to do this, your quote-unquote excuse would be, I just want to speak my truth. However, Tatterhood here, this is Tatterhood. Tatterhood fought all those trolls and fought for her sister, and eventually she found the love of her life. Unfortunately, this may be a situation that calls for a concern, especially if you are doing it with the intention of not hearing the other side out. It's just yourself. You're just listening to yourself. You're my way or the highway vibe. This is the Knight. This is the fastest moving energy in the tarot. It's like sending a message. However, that message was not filled with empathy, not filled with love. It's coming from that anger. It's coming from that lust. Could be coming from anger, coming from a space of angst or anger. So that could be the energy, but this could also be the person you're dealing with. Let's see from the cards that would follow. This is gonna be just a free flow spread. Let's just get first the 3 cards for you around your reading. Okay, something is bothering. Wow. Okay, now I'm seeing the energy of what I have mentioned a while ago, that finally you are freeing yourself from the burden, or freeing yourself from that idea that I just can't breathe anymore. I just can't take it anymore. I just can't keep it to myself anymore. And I'm saying this just so I could free myself, just so I could speak my truth. There seems to be a new opportunity in love for you, dear Pisces, but because you have here the Ace of Cups. Some of my clients find this deck very disturbing, but I love this deck. It kind of reflects the personality and the creativity that I have personally. Anyway, the message of this card is always about, it starts with self-love. You could be confrontational. There are two scenarios I'm seeing here. One is that so for some of you, for some Pisces individuals, you would be expressing your love for this person, professing your love for somebody. The other situation I'm seeing is that the confrontational one. Pisces here is being confrontational about their feelings. But remember that you have this because this could also be a reminder for you to be respectful. When you don't really solve a thing when you speak ill of others. It's your own karma. Regardless of how people victimize you or how you perceive yourself as a victim in a situation, the words that comes out of you, the words that come out of your mouth is also the words that will come back to you in the future, regardless of how regardless whether it's a result of other people's shitty attitude towards you. How you respond to that is your own karma. It's not them. Let the universe do their thing towards them. Okay? I kind of feel that you are freeing yourself from this situation, but the cards are telling me here that this is a strong card, at least in this early spread that we have here. This perhaps for some of you, you have been torn in this situation for the longest time. This has brought you sleepless nights. This situation has brought you in the past, or at least in the recent past, something that makes you feel so bad about yourself. Walking on eggshells could be, or hiding your truest self from this person. I can't help but here, for some of you, I could be connecting with a Pisces born individual who is a closet queer. Of course, that would not resonate to all of you, but could be just one person. And you could be married to a person who doesn't know this, and perhaps this is one of something that bothers you because you are not being true to yourself. However, this situation, perhaps you are here with that question in mind: should I say it? Should I confront this person? And perhaps this is a sign that you are freeing yourself, or letting go of that sleepless night, or that anguish, that moment. Let me see, what is this Temperance here? What this Temperance card would want to tell us for the love situation of our... Ooh, what are you obsessed about? Okay. I can't help but second the situation a while ago that I have mentioned. Perhaps for some of you, you may have felt very victimized. Perhaps you have dealt with a narcissist in the past, or perhaps your person has cheated on you. And in what ways are you restraining yourself from speaking your truth? Perhaps some of you are holding on to this connection for the sake of, so that it would not be shameful for your family. If you resonate with what I've mentioned a while ago, that you are keeping this marriage, if you're married to this person, for some of you, you're keeping this marriage because you don't want to embarrass your parents. Or for some of you, you're keeping this for the kids. You're keeping this relationship just because it's not an easy feat for you, but you are not happy about it. Pisces. There's something that there's a stubborn energy I am also getting from you. There's something that you know that you need to do, but you're not doing it. There's something that you need to stand your ground, but you are diverting the conversation or talking about something. And you have here the Justice. Don't forget about what I have mentioned a while ago. The Justice is always about justice, and it could also mean forgiveness. I've gotten this through my Instagram. I posted it in Instagram. The most recent tarot for the day reading is Justice, and the message of the Justice is giving justice to yourself, which could also mean forgiveness. And know that what happened in the past is always a test of character, always there to build your character. I always relate the Justice card with you feeling victimized by the situation. But know that it happens for a reason, and the only way that you could give justice is not through divine intervention. Could be, but it always starts with forgiveness, not seeing yourself as the victim, not seeing yourself as the victim. Perhaps you see yourself as this one being spanked, but know that you always have the power to stand your ground and to speak your truth. In what ways could you achieve that balance? In what ways could you be emotionally intelligent, as opposed to our dear Tatterhood here, who is pushing for it and chasing after this person, fighting for their beliefs but at the expense of their own well-being? Or perhaps you really want to go for it, you really want to confront this person, you really want to lash out on this person. This is the energy I'm getting from you, and nobody could convince you otherwise. The temperance here is telling you in what ways could you I'm not saying that you don't speak your truth. What I am saying is that in what ways can you channel empathy, in what ways can you see it from another perspective, and in what ways could you release. I'm not telling you to let it go as in overnight, because it doesn't happen overnight, but in what ways can you lessen, you could look at it in a way that in what ways can you unload the burden that you have been carrying, and this burden that you choose to put on your back. In what ways can you unload, or can you lessen that burden? Because it seems like you're very obsessed about this to a point that you are losing sleep about it, to a point that you just want to say it, you just want to speak your truth, but it's like you are about to reach the boiling point. And when you reach a boiling point, it seems like you would release words that are hurtful to others. You can speak your truth without being hurtful to others, but with you holding it inside of you and waiting for the time for you to express it, it will blow out of proportion, and perhaps it's something that may not serve you in the long run. It may do more harm than good. Let us get energies from the person Pisces is dealing with. Energies of the person Pisces is dealing with. Let us get energy of the person Pisces is dealing with. Energy of the person Pisces is dealing with. Once again, you could do your 3-card spread through the blog. I haven't announced it yet. I'm still planning, but since you are my follower, you are here, you could do your own 3-card spread through the link in the description box below, which is also where the continuation of this reading is. And then you could do your own 3-card spread. And if you don't understand the message of the cards, you could email me at tarot@highvibes.com, and I'll do the interpretation for you for free. Living their life. Is this person, do you want to confront this person who you told to leave the house? You have lashed out on this person, haven't you? You have lashed out on this person. You threw them out of the house. I don't know what's the right word for that. I apologize for some of my words. English is not my first language, so I hope I'm still making sense. You asked them to leave the house. If you live together, you already asked them to leave the house. There's something that you may have done towards this person in the past, and it's out of you feeling frustrated about this person. You haven't expressed your feelings, your anger towards them, how disappointed you are. You didn't express your emotions. As a result, it's more of a passive-aggressive energy. You told them to just leave me alone, leave the house, but deep inside you really don't want to do that. So right now, they left the house and they are thriving. They are thriving, dear Pisces. So perhaps you want to find them. You had that devil a while ago. You had that devil when I said you were obsessed. and that means obsession. You could be in a codependent relationship there, Pisces. That means you have that energy of, I can't live with this person. It's bordering toxic, dear Pisces, and sometimes you may not admit to that, and but perhaps that is what you are energetically giving your person, energetically communicating with your person. I mean, you will lash out on them out of your frustration with them, perhaps their laziness or whatever it is that you complain about them. You will lash out on them, and then the next day you would call them, where are them? I want to talk to you, I'm sorry. That's codependence, dear Pisces, and that is so toxic. Now they are thriving. They are thriving, dear Pisces, and I'm not saying that it's your fault. What I am saying is to focus yourself. If you want to express or communicate something to this person, do it now, and you could say it with compassion. Say it with compassion, and then forgive yourself for all your misgivings. If you can't forgive this person, at least forgive yourself, and that's the only way you could give justice to yourself. This person would want to talk to you, but I don't feel that, one, you are available. Two, I don't feel that you would it's like, I'm one of those people. I'm not sure if you're like that, but this is one of those scenarios I am seeing wherein some people don't want to hear sorry when somebody did wrong. Like for me personally, I don't want when somebody do me wrong, I don't want to hear I'm sorry, because it just adds insult to injury. Eventually, I could forgive so easily, but I just don't want to see your face right now. Something to that effect. They feel that you don't want to hear their apology, or perhaps they want to apologize, but they're ready for it. It's just that they perceive that you are the one who's not ready for it. They are making a choice to make changes in their life, to find that joy that they have been longing for the longest time. They're just striving. Perhaps they moved to another city, they moved to another place, and they finally have a job, or perhaps they have reconnected with their family, or they're in a new relationship now. Could be that. They're doing something that would make them help themselves flourish. They could be learning something new. They could be pursuing their dream. Perhaps this dream of theirs is something that they have been wanting to do when they were in a relationship with you, but they were putting it on a back burner because they care about you and they care about the relationship, and they would want to prioritize you above all else. However, it may not be something that it was just different from your vision of the relationship, and perhaps that is something that was not communicated between the two of you. And right now, if there is somebody here who feels regretful, it could be you. If you ever feel that, I mean, the cards couldn't tell me and will never tell me how you would feel. It's only you who could say that. But for some of you, you could be feeling that regret of losing this person. This person, there's still this love towards you. They still care about you, but it's not something that they would let go of, because right now they're on a path wherein they're rediscovering themselves. They have forgiven themselves for their misgivings. They would want to send you a message, and they're making changes, or not. But they are trying. Last few energies around this connection between Tatterhood here, dear Pisces, and between this person who seemed to be the story of this one is that he found a way to grow watermelon out of nothing. He suddenly found the joy after a period of hard work. He found joy after a period of, let's say, heartache, and then through hard work, there seems to be success on the horizon. And this is the energy of your person. You, on the other hand, want to look at her, wants to move towards this person. You want to move toward this person. You want to say something to this person, perhaps fight off this person, argue with this person, pick a fight or whatever. And you just want to clear things up, perhaps. But it's not something that would, okay, your person would just say, okay. Okay, if that's what you want. Your person is so kind. Okay. Your person could be at a distance from you. Be mindful, dear Pisces, of that smothering energy. You run the risk of being smothering, of being all about you. I'm sorry for that. Be mindful that you would make the wrong move. Of course, you would not know if it's a right or a wrong move, because right now your energy is, I'm gonna do it. I just want to do it. Be mindful that you would hurt others, or at least think about your intention is for justice, but you are not aware that you would hurt people in the process. So be mindful of, you will be presented with a lot of options. Oh, you have again the Lovers making a choice, getting rid of the temptation, perhaps, or temptation, the urge to speak your mind. Oops, those are the main cards. Okay, last few cards. Distractions. There, look at that one again. Release yourself from this monster. Could be being paranoid about the situation. You would most likely be more successful if you would do something to ease yourself, to strike balance, to ease yourself out of this mental torture scenario, instead of you rushing through, traveling towards your person and not accepting things as they are. She has here all the rose. She feels like she is on a barren tree here. Perhaps for most of you, you feel like it's pointless. I'm on a dead end. There's nothing here. There's nothing new here. I feel so dead inside. I just want to do it. I just want to say it. Perhaps I would be alive again. But you are not realizing that you are not. You're choosing to focus on something that you don't really have to. Which is so petty. Perhaps you are focusing on something petty, and you are losing. You're not seeing the beauty that you have within you. You choose to be this Alice who would want to go into Wonderland and go to an adventure, but it always relates to this person. It's not about your own joy. Chase after your dreams, and yeah, you would likely be not successful if you would be this. The challenge for you here is to make this upright, which is chasing after your dreams, because you really run the risk of saying things without class and sass. I don't have the Queen of Swords here, but that is the energy I am picking up on. Let's do this that way. One more. What do you want? What is the Seven of Cups? Okay. Have patience. Be patient with yourself. If you want to communicate fast, if you want to say it right here, right now, perhaps you may have to do your work first. How can you forgive yourself? How can you channel that empathy? And then buckle down and do the work. And as you do so, be patient with yourself. After that, perhaps you could send that message, that that whatever kind of message it is, just give yourself the time to cool down. You have to cool down. Let us get what the universe wants you to know. The journey. Appreciate the journey. Friendship. Lifelong friendship. This person could be a friend. The purpose in your life. You know, our soulmates doesn't have to be a romantic partner. And soulmates doesn't have to be... soulmate doesn't have to stay with you for the long time. They could be your friends. They could be they could be somebody who would be your lifelong friend. And this is about lifelong friendships and appreciating the journey, not the destination. How cheesy that sounds, but yeah, because other people may have different perspectives than you. It's time to listen to that perspective and not just hear yourself. Hear other people out. If you would want to communicate to your person, do it with intention, and with the intention that it may it be for your highest good. Not the intention to hear answers, with the intention to give an answer to what you are frustrated about, but it's more of how can you understand the situation, how can you be much wiser, how can you help yourself make changes if it need be. And sometimes you just have to hear the other person out and see the other side of the situation, or see how they perceive the situation. Listen, ask their opinion about this, because you'll never know. You may hate this person for now, but in the future they would be your lifelong friend. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. Continuation is in the link in the description box below. You could also do your own 3-card spread there, and I would interpret it for you for free. Just send me an email. Follow the link there. Okay, thank you, dear Pisces, and see you next time. Bye bye.